Yo, what's good, everybody? MBS Central, MBS Uncensored. I'm your boy Kia. We are back at it again. What the hell just happened right now? You know what happened? Woty. That's what happened. Obviously, everybody knows Jazz is the 2022 Woman of the Year. Clear for me. And it the Jazz won it. That's not the big issue, but how we got there in Wody, that was the main concern. That was the main issue. Um it's a frenzy right now. So really quick, just to go by the official standings of Wody. Coming in at number 15, we got Chirac. 14, we got First Lady Flames. 13, we got Cheddar. 12, we got Official. 11, Bonnie Godiva. Number 10, Shuni the Rapper. Yep, I said Shuni the Rapper at number 10. Number 9, Prestavia. 8, Yoshi G. 7, Caution. 6, Vixen the Assassin. 5, 40 Bars. 4, KCJ. 3, C3. Number 2, Miss Hustle. And number 1, obviously, it's Jazz the Rapper. So, so Jazz won. She basically won every award. It was a clean sweep, or you would say a queen sweep. Um, so when it comes to Wody, man, my biggest issue when it comes to Wody, it's Shuni the rapper. That's who the hell it is. It's pretty, it's pretty obvious. You know, I'm not the only one that feels that way, but Shuni at number 11. 11? I mean, she was originally at 11, then they bumped her up to 10, bumped her at the 9, then she dropped to 10. You're telling me Prestavia, Yoshi G, Caution, Vixen, 40 bars, and KCJ had a better year than Shuni? You gotta be kidding me, man. That's so hard to believe right now. Um, I'm very speechless. I don't know why nobody made an argument about this because going into Wody, when we talk about Wody, it's always been Jazz, Hustle, and Shuni to the top three. Nobody else's name would be mentioned. We don't see Caution's name being in the three. We don't see Casey's J's name being in the three. We don't even see 40's name up to three. Going to Wody, leading up to Wody, those names have never been mentioned, but they do mention Shooting the Rapper. You want to talk about impact, moments, material, strength of schedule. Shuni has it, man. Shuni's been on every league. I don't know how they couldn't make an argument about that. I think that's crazy to have her at to originally have her at number 11, then they moved her up to 10. Like Shuni's resume is ridiculous from battling Miss Miami to battling Fonz to the 2-on-2 against Tay Rock and Caution. Like she had a crazy resume, man, and she 2-on-2 battle of the year. She battled Fendi also, Midnight Madness champion for the females. Like moments, impact. Like what we doing right now? Like I don't know why they couldn't make an argument about it. If and for the panel, if they're saying that Shuni is in their top five or in the top four, why couldn't they make an argument about that? Like that was really that was nasty work. That was really disrespectful for Shuni, somebody who's been putting in the work, what she's been able to do. And I just think that they were making arguments for, the people that they had in front, and they were making an argument for somebody like a Shuni, and you got to call it fair is fair, man. Like Shuni's year, Shuni's resume, what she's done, is better than who's ahead of her right now. And I was really disappointed in it, and that was the biggest thing I had to point out. Um, Obviously, I said it in the tweet. I said at 11, you originally had her at 11. That's crazy. Um, and it just makes me question whoever's on the panel right now. And I feel like they didn't want to speak up. They didn't want they didn't want to defend Shuni and speak up for what she's did. And obviously, Shuni's work, it speaks for itself. Everybody thinks Shuni should be a top three. Everybody should think Shuni's a top five. Not just battle rappers, not just fans, but other media platforms and bloggers also. So it's crazy to not have Shuni on there. So I was definitely surprised by it, and I'm still shocked. I'm still speechless right now. I don't know what I want to hear what the panel has to say. I want to see what's their excuse behind it. What's their reason behind it to have Shuni so low at 11. And I honestly thought KCJ was too high. They had her at 4. KCJ at 4. Who she battled? She battled Arsenal, a light work battle, and we're gonna get to them light works. Trust me. She battled a light work battle. She battled against Arsenal, a light work battle. She battled against Averb. Averb, come on now. And then she had a battle against Official, which she lost in that battle. Like I was just surprised by that. If you want to compare Kate what Casey did to the body work Kashuni did, come on now. Look, come on now. And Vixen has been on a losing streak. I'm sorry to say that. She could say she's debatable against Hustle. So I just didn't understand where the panel was going with this one. And I feel like they were just throwing names and inserting names out there. They weren't really speaking as far as, hey, she belongs here, this person belongs there. Um, I think caution was a reasonable. I honestly thought she was top 5, top 6, exactly where she's supposed to be. And some of the females that were being talked about or being ranked, we didn't hear much about them throughout the year. Nobody was speaking about them like that. Was people speaking about Bonnie being a top 10 female battle rapper of the year? Um Yoshi also, taking major losses, but she did have some credible wins. So it's just really interesting to see that, and I just did not understand it at all. Um, as far as the Hustle and Jazz one, so my issue with that, I don't have a problem with Jazz winning it. Jazz definitely deserves it, and the reasons that they stated, that's I do agree with that, but they weren't making any arguments about Hustle at all. Throughout the year, we were talking about Hustle Jazz, Hustle Jazz, Hustle Jazz. People were making it seem like it was a close race. Obviously, to them, it wasn't because they weren't making any arguments about that. Also, and my thing is, how you gonna disqualify or shit on somebody else's 2-on-2 battle, but you want to big up somebody else's 2-on-2 battle. So you're gonna talk down somebody's 2-on-2 battle and discredit it, and it has no value. But you're saying Jazz's 2-on-2 battle has more value. Um, Jazz had a 1 round 2-on-2 battle. Um, Obviously Hustle had 2 light work battles. So Casey's light work battle, you you gonna disqualify that? Hustle versus Sheed was one of the most talked about battles of the year based off of that rehearsal stuff or the alleged rehearsal. Her one-on-one battles, she had Couture, she had Vixen. D- those were talked about battles, main evented cards. I understand what Jazz did. Jazz definitely had impact. She definitely had a lot of moments, but it's just that they weren't making any arguments behind that. It was just they made an argument with Yoshi so much. They made an argument about Shuni so much, but they couldn't make an argument about Miss Hustle possibly being at number one. Something's got to give, man. Come on now. I understand if you pick Jazz, but you can't make an argument about Miss Hustle. Nothing at all. Nada. I mean, there's a lot of argument you could have made for Miss Hustle. Can I make an argument for of her winning Woty? I definitely can. Am I picking her to win the Woty? No, I'm not. It would have made more sense. It would have made more interesting if they did, but they just didn't make no arguments. They were bigging up Miss Hustle. They made a lot of valid points at the end. You could have made that as an argument, but you didn't. And that's one thing I am disappointed with the panel, though. So, and the problem that I do have with the Wody panel when it comes to the females in media, that they're not active like that. If you really think of like the guys that do media or the bloggers, they're really out there. You know who they are. But you want to talk about the females in media. Like, are they really out there like that? Like each and every one of them, no disrespect to them. Wing, she got the RBE shit going on. You look at Rita, how active has she been? You look at the females from Let's Talk Battle. How active have they been? Are they reporting the news? Are they giving the right information? They had a new girl, Nikki Knowledge. I don't know a clue about her. So I'm not trying to slam and shit on the panel, but as far as like I think they just need to do a better job for people to know who they are if you're representing for female battle rap as far as media analysts or anything like that. I mean, are you reporting the news? Are you covering the events? Are you doing the recaps? Just certain things like that, the way the guys do it. And for them, I just don't see them doing that right now. And that's my problem. To be honest with you, I'm sorry. I hate to say this. And I don't like the guy. OTFMZ, the dude Josh, covers more female battle rap and report the news more than anybody that's on that panel. All female battle rap content. They do more work than everybody that's on that panel. And I know the females on there, they're very respected. People know who they are, but come on now, man. The culture, the people, they got to know who you are, and that's what it comes down to. And some of them on the panel, they talk more about the men's battles than the females' battles. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. That's something that I had to say. That's always been on my mind as that, and that's always been an issue that I have when it comes to Wody and who's on that panel. Like the panel changes every single year. You got new faces. You get a new faces. You got somebody not showing up. So it's just and that's how it is though, man. And I just think that for the culture, for the fans, they just need that. And this was the first time Wody was actually it reaches his goal for the first time in 3 years. That must have say something. As a matter of fact, you got to thank Remy for that. If it wasn't for Remy donating the 2000, that 2000, they probably wouldn't have never reached their goal. And I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to be that guy to shit on somebody's parade, but that's what it is, though, man. But yo, shout out to Jazz though. Jazz definitely deserved it. She definitely won every single award. She won Woty. She definitely deserved it. She had everything. She embodied what Woty means, and she was definitely outside, and she was definitely consistent. The thing that got me was Jazz. She beat the champion of the year. She beat the woman of the year, and then on top of that, what else she do? What else she do? She beat the woman of the year, and her wins were very convincing, and it was very clear. So and then on top of that, it kind of decided the factor more when Jazz was ranked number 11 in the champion of the year, and Hustle was ranked 14. It was like, if she's ranked on Cody like that, what makes you think who's anybody else is going to be ranked higher? Because her and Hustle was the only ones on Cody. So imagine where she's going to be at Woody. Well, there you have it, folks. Woman of the Year goes to Jazz the Rapper. Congratulations to Jazz. Congratulations to all the females who made it. Congratulations to the panel, despite how I feel about it. But with that being said, man, this is MBS Central, MBS Uncensored. Until next time, we out.